Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for all day long, the finals of this WDF Singles 501 Silver Ranking event. The winner of this supposed to go to the U.S., or not to the U.S., to the World Masters in Budapest. Both these gentlemen qualified for that yesterday, so they are just doing a victory lap, and that usually means good darts by two fantastic Americans, and Jason Brandon and Alex Spellman. I'm Sean Green, joined by Nick Teixeira in the booth for USA Darts Productions. Nick, on paper, based on today, Jason Brandon might mollywop Alex Spellman, but Spellman not used to that happening to him at any point in time.
Yeah, just based on what we saw in the semi there, was a strugglesome moment, right? That's not going to be typically the case that we're going to see from Alex, and if he continues that performance, it will be, in fact, what you put it there as a molly-whopping. But that being said, Jason Brandon's going to be tough. I would say he's definitely favored, obviously not only just by seeding, but just in general. Alex needs to bring out a better version of his game, and he's doing so immediately in leg number one here. Version of this game will be more than fine.
Yeah, great setup play there from Alex to utilize the bull. Ensuring a two-dart combination. And JB way back on 216. All he can do is put pressure on. I will say this. Spellman has had the best game today. In the quarterfinals, defeated Darren Young 4-3 with a 97 average. 91 left here for Spellman, so treble 17 for tops. Bingo, bango, tops hit from Alex Spellman. 12 darter, and that will set the gauntlet here in this final. First to 5 legs. Jason Brandon's highest average of the day is a 94, so below Alex's 97, but those are the top 2 averages of this event in any given game. And I have a feeling we might get near both players' highest in this final, because these gentlemen like to give everybody what they hope for. And you know what we hope for?
Good darts.
Some 95-plus averages.
Exceptional darts, even. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing these guys on the board. As someone that I followed these guys for quite some time and seen them both do their battles. They were both at the Cherry Bomb event I was at this last go-around.
Sorry. Yes. How is he able to do this? Spellman just averaged, 70, 80. It was 80, but it felt like 70. And now he's not missing.
Yeah, and that's a testament to Spellman's abilities as a mechanical player and as a coach. He's able to self-diagnose, and that can lead to problems where you're starting to overanalyze in moments where you need to just focus on playing through. But the best part is that he also can usually figure out what he's doing wrong and make quick adjustments as needed.
And he does his math perfectly to leave the big fish. But he said he saw them at Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, no, they were both at the Cherry Bomb, so I've gotten a chance to see these guys do battle a few times now, and when they're in the room, it's going one way or another. But, man, oh, man, would Alex like this to go his way with the way he's throwing right now. And Jason Brandon, pedestrian 90.57.
Yeah, horrible average for Brandon. Just kidding. But Spellman, a little bit of a stumble. Would like to have done better. And that's because they're both on 112 now. Spellman with the shot first.
I was going to say, I can show you how to do this if you want.
Needs the treble 20. He's not happy with that dart at all, as 91 left. So, again, a little bit of a stumble, even if Jason doesn't get this accomplished. 74 is not easy. But JB, going to get a dart at it. It's at 32. And just on the outside wire, I believe. So Spellman back with 74. Treble 14. 32.
Taking an extra moment, resetting that arm real quick. The green bit needed. Still looking for it. Can he use that dart, or is it going to make it awkward? And he did not like that last dart at all.
And you saw why. That was a mile off on the double for him.
Oh, it certainly was. That was a visceral reaction nonetheless. Jason Brandon, is he able to capitalize on that miss? No.
Wow.
Now Alex Spellman gets a redo. Awkward spot, has to move over. Going to try to throw into that barrel. Now to the 8. And the trouble continues on at the end of this leg.
Double, trouble.
When it rains, it pours.
Right now it's pouring outside. Think he found it on dart 3, but nope. I would be wrong.
And you know what? Sometimes we get it wrong. But Alex Spellman's trying to get this one right.
Wow. Does find the double 2 and holds the finish just to accentuate the ridiculousness of that at the end of it. Ruined the averages for both players. That's okay. Jason Brandon right back in the trouble 20.
They just wanted to throw anything but the doubles at that moment. They were like, please just end this leg. Let's go ahead and get a reset here. I want to run away with 5 legs of high-power scoring, and then the doubles, oh, you don't worry about those little guys. It's statistically proven that when you have 3 clear doubles, it's harder to hit than when you are going for a 10-plus finish. If you disagree with me, I don't know. Watch them take a 10-plus finish this leg right here.
I'm just going to go ahead and say I think the statistics are really against you on that statement.
But I'm not a man of science. I'm a man of vibes.
There is no stat that's going to be anywhere near that being the right answer.
No, it's just
so
true.
It's not about believing you. It's about believing, I don't know.
I think
facts.
I think the spirit of the game backs me up on that one, Sean.
I think even the spirit left you there.
There's no data on what I'm saying.
I just said that. They know this. They know I'm not lying. Brandon Trouble 20 would leave 141. Does that. Nice last start. Spellman on 360. Can't leave a finish. Best he can do is leave 180, which...
And to be fair, Jason Brandon doing a good job of controlling his throw, all things considered.
Yeah, definitely a leg settler. Tone settler here for JB. 141 after 9. I don't think he likes that first start.
I don't think so either. That was quite the reaction off it as well. 101 remaining. Stays up there and isn't able to produce much of a result.
It was interesting because he did have different options. Spellman needs 2 trebles, though, to even leave a finish. Not going to do that.
Now 57-24 should be the look for Jason Brandon.
Does exactly that. 2 darts, pinned it. 14 darter from JB. And it's now a 2-1 lead in favor of Spellman. That one a hole to throw. And we are back in that treble 20.
Of course we are. It's these guys.
Tough to find the third one in there, and that's why. Skips right up. If that was on the bottom wire, I would say that's 180 incoming. But both guys, as long as they're not messing around with doubles, they're shooting phenomenal at the moment in this final of the men's singles 501.
Now, this is still an important leg here because Jason Brandon, very solid performance that last leg, was well ahead of Alex. He's going to try to make sure to really continue that pressure on, try to run away with this leg and take advantage of the fact that if he can make this 2-2, things will be looking way better for him overall. Not happy with this 19 cover shot there.
Up. 57 scored. Spellman starting to have the poles.
Yeah, this is what we saw from him in that last leg as well, or that last match, excuse me.
And Brandon capitalizing. And that's a 180 from Jason Brandon.
Yeah, to get to 139, get ahead, and exactly as we kind of prophesized, getting out into a position where he can make this chalk after being that 2-0 down position.
The 140 was nice follow through by Spellman. Tough ask on the 139. Easier now. Tops for the 139. Oh, just drags it below. Spellman, is he going to get 2 darts at a double? Probably no matter what, because he's going to go double-double if he misses. Double-double. There's one.
Oh, this is a good dart. Can you get it?
There's 2. Alex Spellman, what a masterful double-double checkout. 3-1 lead for the Jackal.
Jason Brandon was a fan of that one. He was smiles and laughs, showing that what he was doing over there in the WDF is same here when he's doing it on the state side. He's cheering for his opponent as much as he's cheering for himself.
I think he's just trying to make a good impression. First time, here with the fist pumps. I apologize to the WDF commentating team for that for that one-liner that you gave.
Well said. Yeah. 135 there from Alex Spellman. Man, you felt like Jason Brandon with the momentum was really primed to take that last leg, and missed start there at the end, and a big check from Alex is the difference maker in that matchup.
I got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. As Douglas DiMcKelly is in the chat saying that 6 perfect darts to take out the 319 would have been sick. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Still, the scoring has stayed true for both these guys, hanging in that 90 range. It was that one-legged double trouble that's made the big difference. But Alex Spellman, he's looking really good in this leg.
Casey Rader in the chat says, I'm not a man of science. I'm a man of vibes. Nick, you are my spirit animal.
Hey, I just keep it as it is.
Keep on keeping on. That's another 180 from Jason Brandon. Southern Comfort trying to hold his throw and stay in this match. An obvious must-win leg here, so he's got to finish this off.
And that's still a great shot from Alex to keep it alive. 56 left, 16. We'll get a shot to double 20. Doesn't go, and this feels familiar for Jason Brandon. Missing that dart at double, and all of a sudden, Alex Spellman has an opportunity.
It's a 2-dart checkout starting on the 19s, and there's the first one. Tops. Double 10 is in. He didn't like it originally, but it's a 4-1 lead and a must-win leg for Jason Brandon. And now Spellman is going to be tough to beat from this point.
Well, good news for Jason Brandon is there's no more thinking about the match dichotomy. It's just accepting that every leg is a must-win leg.
Well, if you're John Madden, you believe that because it's true. And also, if you're anyone sensible, you got to win the rest of them. Because if your opponent gets to 5 when it's a race to 5, you've lost.
Yeah, and if you score a touchdown, that's 6 points.
That's very true. Sean Mitchell in the chat replying to Sally Kelly said, excited to hear your voice, Sean, which was super sweet. And then Sean Mitchell goes, I'm not even speaking. Sean, you can't have both. You can have the looks, man.
And Sally still has yet to say hi to little old Nick.
Well, she got on there, and then I didn't respond back to her. And she's in Denmark right now currently.
That's true. So she has way more important and fun stuff to be doing.
She might be sleeping at this point in time.
That's an important and way more fun thing to do at times. I know. I've been enjoying my good old naps lately.
Not this weekend, you haven't.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Doug, you're right. Says Jason is hardly doing anything wrong. What the heck?
It's just the timing from Alex Spellman. And, again, Jason having the audacity of missing his 1 or 2 dart attempts at doubles.
Then the difference.
And that one double trouble leg, right? That's another important one where Jason Brandon, if he wins that, this match is looking very different. But it's far from over from this position. Jason Brandon more than likely going to still be the first one to take a look at a finish unless Alex collects well here. 41 scored. Last one doesn't get in there.
Nope. So JB 6 darts from 176 to start this comeback with a break of throw. Sally did respond, says, adore you, Nick. It's 2:32 a.m. here.
Oh, I love you too, Sally. All right, thank you. I feel better now.
But you didn't get the kiss emojis from Sean Mitchell, so.
I get the kiss emojis
or the
from
beard
enough
smell
Sean's
from
right
Jason
now.
Watt. Spellman on 201, just going to try and put some pressure on the 116.
Oh, and 45 there is or 85 there. It's better.
Much better than you thought.
Much better than I thought because I thought he was in a way worse position. Still not a great one.
It's a dart, I believe. Double 18. Goes in for the 116 checkout for JB. 4-2 now, and it's a turn and go here for Jason Brandon.
Going to be wasting no time getting on the board here and continuing on with this fight. He uses a 17 57. As a switch. So he normally is a big 19 shooter.
I think that's math set up for the next throw, where a ton staying straight on the 20s leaves you a checkout if you go 180 after that ton. So he's thinking 3 rounds ahead really right now with that switch. Great 140.
And back to momentum. I felt like we, even though when it was a 2-1 position, I felt like Jason Brandon had a lot of momentum going for him, and then kind of slowed down for a minute. And now it seems to be teeing back up. And as soon as I say that, Alex Spellman goes ahead and finds a max on the 20.
180 from Alex Spellman.
He's another one of those to leave 164 and doesn't get there. So Alex Spellman has an opportunity now to be the first one out of finish.
Needs 2 big troubles. Not going to do that. Even the treble 20 on the dart 3, JB should be the favorite to win the leg at this point. But he needs a treble.
There, falls low with only a 60 on the turn. Alex Spellman can just set up a premium check and put a lot of pressure for the 144 to feel like it has to go.
He knew immediately when that dart left his hand that it was off.
Well, it goes from trying to leave a 1-dart finish to only leaving a 2-dart check instead. He wanted to do a little bit more than that. He's still going to be happy that he got that last dart, though, because otherwise he'd be in despair.
JB on the 144, not going to go. Spellman's going to start on the bull on 95.
Wouldn't be the wise way to go.
A daily. 87 remains, so treble 17 for 36 for the title. And just inside on the 18. So Jason Brandon might only be 1 dart. He wants it to be 2. It's only going to be 1. Now, is he going to pick 36 or tops? It looks like he's going to pick 36. Double 18. And that in the exact same spot as Alex Spellman's.
The literal exact same spot. A tough spot to be in because you wanted it to be a little bit to the right there. And Alex Spellman, that dart kind of kicked a little sideways. Can he still get the green bit? He does, and gets the win, 5-2. Alex Spellman is your champion here for the silver WDF singles event.
The Cleveland Extravaganza.